Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. That last run, just an anomaly. I'm sure we're good enough. We can do it. We can have one successful Premier Draft run. Come on, right? We can do it. Anyway, I'll be back with you when the game fills up, which should be pretty soon. Okay, we're in. Thousand Face Shadow is pretty exciting. Life of Toshiro is good. I haven't had Thousand Face Shadow before. I just remember it really upset me when it was played against me first. I'm pretty sure we take that over Life of Toshiro, right? It actually says it's not that great. Okay, fine. A little expensive to ninjutsu, I guess. Very good if you can do it, but okay. Life of Toshiro fits in a lot of decks. Fine, I guess. I have time. Let's think it through a little, but I think it's definitely Life of Toshiro over these two. This is like double removal plus a creature if you get, doesn't always work out as double removal, but at least you gain life, and then you get the creature anyway. Yeah. Starting with Life of Toshiro. Always happy to get one of those. And I passed some fairly good blue stuff. Like, all the other good choices were blue, right? So lefty might be going in that direction, maybe. I think we just take the Replication Specialist here. Nezumi Prowler is also pretty good and in black. But I think the Replication Specialist is a little better at swinging for the fences kind of, in that this opens the door to more things that could really make the deck amazing, whereas this is just it's another 2-drop. Right? I think that's fine. Another Replication Specialist? Probably. You don't want to overdo it. But for a value deck, I think second choice would be Wanderer's Intervention, maybe. Just because removal is nice. Okay. Could be the blue-black land. The thing is, we haven't seen good ninja... I don't know. I guess the ninja cards have been fine. Might just, take the dog. I don't want to commit to blue-black yet. But the Ambusher is totally fine, I think. Yeah, let's take that. Also, by the way, an artifact. God, what am I doing playing blue-black again? I always get demolished. But, okay, I mean, I guess it's Puzzle Maker time, right? Question mark? No, maybe I should take something green to, stay open to that? Rebuke is not really that amazing. None of these green cards are that good. Okay, a lot of blue and black in this pack. Not all of it necessarily amazing, but I'm kind of happy to see it. It's a good sign that this archetype may be these colors may be kind of open. Mukotai Ambusher is fine, but I think I'll take a suit up. You Are Already Dead is probably not amazing for this deck, but it's fine. There's the Network Terminal. I do like those. I wonder if Return to Action might be better, though. The Octopus is meh. I'm going to take the Terminal. You never know what we're going to end up needing. It's an artifact, which is sort of nice. I don't have any enchantments. I have one enchantment. So, there's the Kami, right? That's a possibility. Could take the Courtyard and, name Ninja, I guess? I have one ninja at the moment, so that's not great. Covert Technician for artifacts is like, I don't know, not that amazing, I think. I'm just going to take the Puzzle Maker again. There are several things in this pack that I think could have been right. Here, the Infiltrator is clearly best, I think. Kami is fine, although the Arm Guard Familiar makes it a little bit easier to attack with stuff, but it's just so expensive to get that going. And we don't tend to have a lot of mana lying around in a blue-black deck. Blue-black land is back. That's nice. Certainly better than an Arm Guard Familiar, I think. So this is a good sign that like nobody else is running these colors. Or they'd be taking this, right? I have a lot of artifacts, but I still don't think I want this. Lizard Blades are pretty strong. But I don't think I'm likely to want to splash in red when I have like Dockside Chef as an option. I mean, it's such a cheap equip. I think I should probably take this, actually. I mean, even the Kappa is an option. It fits with... Yeah, I think it's a better fit, actually, if you're going to splash something. You know, being able to re-ninja it. Oh, that's an artifact, though. Jeez. Making two of these is disgusting. I don't know. I think the Kappa's a better, like, thing to try to splash because we already have ninja activators. All we need is, like, green mana. Gravelighter is okay. Yeah, I'm probably supposed to take the Gravelighter. It can help like clear the way for a ninja. It can draw the card if they're already attacked, like if they're already letting stuff die. I don't know. Mobilizer Mech is not on the menu at all. Yeah, give me the Gravelighter, I guess. Grafted Growth is not 100% insane. Lethal Exploit might work eventually. The Prosperous Thief over, like, some questionable green cards, I think is a standout. I have a lot of artifacts, don't I? I only have 4, actually. Even so, I'm not sure the Automaton would be that amazing. Well, like, that I would pick it over Hacker. I think Hacker's, like, a top priority a lot of the time in these decks. I don't really want to splash Lord Konda. We already have a Reckoner's Bargain? No, we have a Shakedown. One Reckoner's Bargain is generally fine. Trespassers to, like, keep stuff tapped is good, but it's quite expensive. March of Swirling Mist. Now, this isn't one that I've really had before, but I think it can be good. I will take it. I will probably run it. It has many possible uses. I will take a Clawing Torment. I think the fact that we had 4 Clawing Torments in our last deck is not the reason we lost. Those were generally pretty good. Another Infiltrator's fine, I guess. Yeah. So we have a lot of flying activators this time. The Kami is probably going to go. I have a few enchantments, but none of them are that amazing. And, you know, this creature itself is not even that amazing. If you get it to go off and you're like kind of don't always care. Suit up again, I think is pretty good. I don't really understand what decks Scrounger fits in and what decks it doesn't. I think, well, actually, the Trespassers might be the best thing to take here. Like, mostly for the channel effect, obviously. I don't know what we're cutting. Like, probably the Kami is not that amazing. Reckoner's Bargain, I'm like 50-50 on. You Already Dead, I don't think is that good. It's kind of cute as a way to like allow you to attack more fearlessly. Ugh. How am I doing on artifacts? I only have 5. These guys might not be that good. And the ones I do have are kind of meh. Like the Puzzle Makers. And what exactly? A Network Terminal. An Ambusher and the Trespassers. Okay, well the Silver Fur Master is great. That would be a big help. I mean, the number of ninjas and rogues I have is 7, which is fine. We're obviously taking this. Network Disruptor is not bad. Tamiya's Completion is not bad. The Leech Gauntlet? Is that good? I feel like it's not that great in this deck, and I'd rather just have like another Ambusher. The Flyer, I guess? Oh, I didn't even notice the Moonsnare Specialist. Yeah, we take that, obviously. So there go the Replication Specialists, I think. I mean, okay, you also get to copy the treasures, I guess, if you want to pay 2 mana to gain 1 mana later. Certainly that's a thing you could do. We might be cutting the Kappa. I would like to run it. And there was a blue-green land in the first pick of this pack. I don't think we'll get it back, but just it could happen. Dokuchi Silencer, I don't know. I'm not very impressed by this card. I think Tamiya's Completion is just the way to go. Give us a little bit more removal. Whew. The Modern Age and the Moonsnare Specialist are both here. I think I have to take the Specialist. And just try to draw well instead of needing the Modern Age. Um, we love the Reckoner Raid. Chainflail Centipede would have been okay. Good pack. Maybe I'm cutting the Trespassers here? I don't know. Tapping 2 creatures seems pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I have to pick already? Give me, yeah, the completion, I guess. And we did get the blue-green land. I think that's certainly better than everything else here. Another green card we could run if we wanted to, but I don't. And we do have a Disruption Protocol we could put back in, but I'm not going to do that either. This deck seems bad. Right, we only got 1 hacker. I don't have enough 1-drops. It's just missing like all the hallmark features of a good deck. Which is not what you want. I have to cut a few cards as well here. I mean, I could cut like the Kappa and some of my green stuff. I don't know if the Network Terminal's even that good, actually. If it's only there to help me run Kappa, I might just prefer to like cut it and the Kappa, right? And then we're at 40. Yeah, I think it's 6 artifacts. It's not a great idea to run the Replication Specialists. The Kappa is so good, though. I think it's too ambitious to run it. I think we just have to like play this as super tempo, just like, even though I can't count on playing 2-drops every turn, that every game, that's how I have to win, is like just have stuff on 1 and 2 all the time. I only have 1 proactive 1-drop. Ugh. I don't know how this is ever gonna work out. This is awful. But okay, I mean, there's Moonsnare Specialist. We can try to somehow get tempo out of that. Yuck. Well, we could have first picked the Thousand Faced Shadow. What did I take instead? It was something pretty good, but I don't remember the details. This is fine. I can open with the Silver Fur Master on 2 and... Hey, opponent's not playing anything. That's the kind of opponent we like. Green-white. Okay. I'm just gonna blow that up. Okay, that's not too bad. Sort of. It does leave me with nothing to do. Do I just play Toshiro? I mean... What is green-white gonna do? Maybe they run out of dog that I want to blow up, in which case I should hang on to this, but I think more than that I just need creatures. And this will be one eventually. Don't greed out and try to get even more out of it. Yeah, this doesn't feel like this game is going very well. My opponent is the slow deck, and they're just like chilling. I'm not putting any pressure on at all. I think we attack and suit up, probably. I don't have any 1-mana blue cards. I do have 1-mana black cards I could draw. Ouch. Ruined. I could have tried something less aggressive, like... Oh my god. I guess just sack a creature, play nothing, and then sack a creature again? I could have, like, Tamiyo'd this or something. I don't know. But it's just, like, obviously horrible for me what's going on. I also could have tried using Return to Action instead of using Suit Up. And then if they had shot me, I could have phased out their thing or something. I wanted to draw a card, so that's why I didn't do that. I mean, I guess we'll phase this out, just to, like, get the mana spent. X equals 2. Get rid of their archer as well. Submit 0. Do I need another one of those? I mean, not really. Sort of better than a land, I guess. I thought they might actually want to block with that. That's sort of interesting. I think we just attack here. I'm kind of hoping to use Tamiyo's on Boseiju rather than on any of this stuff, so we'll just attack and see what happens. The problem is they're still at 21, and they have a good board. And, like, I'm including this. Even if you don't include this, their board is fine, I think. Ugh. I don't think I have any effects that let me discard, but they might have like the Long Reach of Night again or something. So I guess I'll hang on to the Swamp for now. But the 4/4 here is kind of ruinous. Could double block, doesn't seem like much fun. Since I would lose both creatures. I could hold back the flyer and then double block and lose only one. Suit up is really good here. I think we just keep attacking with the flyer, don't give away that we have a suit up. And then when they attack with the 4/4, we try suiting up. I mean, I could have... attacked with everything and suited up immediately with whatever they block with this, but I feel like that they have so much untapped mana, you never know how that's going to go. I don't know. It's probably wrong. I probably should have just attacked with everything. What's the plan? Nothing. Okay. Now something? Ooh, gonna regret that, I think. I don't know. I maybe should have kept this in hand. I thought, like, I'm gonna want a lot of land, but I think if I end up, like... Oh, come on. This is gross. I don't know. I mean, like... I feel like I've been in bad shape all game, and this has not really represented a huge change in fortunes. Is there some reason to want to bounce their creature? It would get smaller. But they would make me sacrifice my board, which does not seem great. I guess I could bounce this and replay it. Right? I have 8 mana. That gets it untapped. I don't know how much that really matters. Yeah, see, I'm like, I'm so dead. Can I just, like, attack with all here? No, this... They have 6 mana, so they would block here, and I would just lose this creature. I could attack with the 3/2, I guess. Well, that doesn't work because of this. Ugh. Okay, I quit. I just, like, didn't get any tempo all game. I don't know. And they, like, they had removal, and I don't have any removal. Right? If they got to blow up my infiltrator. I maybe didn't push hard enough, but, like, there was only that one turn when I could have, when I had just drawn suit up. I could have attacked with the 3/2s, which would have, like, obviously flagged that I have a combat trick, but I don't think that matters. I think I should have just like taken what I could get there and get a little extra damage and a little life, but I don't think it would have mattered. What the hell is this? It's like the same hand. But it's actually like a lot better. I have this. Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's try to be a bit more conservative with combat tricks. Not quite so greedy, maybe. But I feel like, don't we have to be greedy to win? We're kind of a weak deck against stronger players than usual, and I believe, right, the Premier Draft is populated mostly by stronger players than the ones in Quick Draft because they have gems to spend. Okay, not thrilled about that. I will trade these because I don't want to let them ninjutsu. If I've given the choice, anyway. Well, it's a third land. It doesn't let me do anything this turn, which is sort of annoying. Oh, this is a rogue? Who knew? Okay. I think I attack with the captain here, right? It, like, I don't know. It's a little risky in that if they don't block, it sort of opens me up to them getting to ninja something. But I think if they don't block, I can ninja my own thing, and that should be pretty good as well. Right? Bounce this back and play like the specialist, or maybe the artist. Yeah, I mean the specialist, I guess, to put the Acquisition Octopus back in hand. And if they do block, Suit Up is going to be tremendous. On the menace creature. That's not Suit Up. Okay. That's a thing that I'm probably... Order on that is weird. I mean, I guess I block, right? I don't care that much about my master, and I do care about them getting to draw a card. Because now I can attack with this, it's guaranteed to get in to bounce their thing. And I can replay it. So 3, 4. I'll have 1 mana left with which I can't do anything, but them's the breaks, I guess. Why are you saying, oh, this costs only 2? Oh, I can get this back in hand. I think that is worth doing. Over just playing the Road Captain out. Like, the 2/2 is pretty vulnerable, and this 2/4 is a lot more useful. Maybe? Is that true? I don't know. It's whatever. I want to get this played again. I think just completion on this and keep going face. And then I can ninja this, because I'd rather have this one on the board for sure. I'm not sure what this is doing in the deck. I have a few artifacts, but maybe I could take this out. Okay. I don't want to let them. I don't know. They're probably not going to do much ninja stuff, right? But I think I'd like to play some creatures. Haven't seen any vehicles yet. The Kitsune Ace and the Replication Specialist suggest mate. Like, obviously, White Blue's kind of supposed theme is ninjas. But that's usually not the best way to run the deck. Sorry, not ninjas. Vehicles. So it wouldn't be a huge surprise if they didn't have some, but like, there's a Kitsune Ace, there's a Replication Specialist, those kind of are like cards that you might expect to see in a vehicles deck, right? So I could phase out all this stuff and get in for 7. That's sort of whatever, I feel like. What else could I do? I could attack with just the 2/4, but they block with the 3/5 if they want. So I don't see that doing much good. I could bounce the 3/5 with my Moonsnare Specialist and then attack. Now we're getting somewhere, right? Fine. I guess I'll kill the Kitsune Ace, giving them a little bit of credit for having creatures or vehicles. And now we have a lethal threat on board for next turn. With March of Swirling Mist to turn off all their creatures. Which, by the way, I can play for 4 because of the treasure. So even if they get 2 creatures out there, or 3 creatures, we can turn them all off. I guess I may as well phase this thing out. Pay X is 3. Okay, we got one. That was a fun little March of Swirling Mist at the end there. The card did something decent. Well, 1-1, better than most of my decks have done so far in Premier Draft. T260G. I don't know what that is a reference to. This is fine-ish. I don't really have any activators for all these ninjas, but I do have some ninjas, so that's something, I guess. Problem is, they're just going to be a red deck and play some creatures. Yeah, red-black artifacts. Okay. Fine, you got me. I lose. Maybe. But if they try to attack with their 2-1, I might be able to... Well, no. I can't do anything for 3 mana. Okay, that is a card. Oh my gosh. Go for it. Can I get a land or something? No, of course not. I don't think I made my deck like too heavy. I'm a little bit short on 2 drops, but I feel like I should be getting more than 3 lands in these games. The last game, I actually got some land, and it was really cool. I could Swirling Mist this one creature to save 4 damage. I think that's insane, so I will not do it. I would love any land to play the Moonsnare Specialist on their Centipede. Oh, yeah, very holographic art there. Alright. What the heck? Okay, they want to play an instant, but they want me to have to spend mana from this turn to counter it, if that's what I'm doing. Target creatures. Target creature. Okay, I cannot do anything about this. Okay, but I got a land. That's all I needed, really. I can die happy now. Just attack. See what they want to do about it. It's amazing. Incredible value. Get to put this back as well. I don't think I need the Gravelighter right now. Oh, I'm mana short of playing Tamiyo's and then bouncing this. Maybe it is a Gravelighter then. Yeah. Just sack... Gravelighter sacking Gravelighter? So that this can swap and get back into my hand, I think. I guess I could have attacked and seen if they wanted to trade and then drawn a card with Gravelighter, but I think having this in my hand is pretty fun. Oh, if they kill it in response, it's kind of sad. Sure, I think that's a worthwhile resource. And we seem to have, like, I don't know, they didn't have enough creatures. We seem to have done okay here. Because I have a bunch of removal and the board, and their hand is empty. Destroy it. Sure, not a lot I can do about that. I could have suited it up, but why? I guess I'm just playing this. Even though it doesn't get to bounce anything. Play this in case for some reason I want to play both of these during combat. I will suit up just to draw here. I'd like to get a little bit more tempo. Turns out I was only drawing an island, but hey, like, now I don't have to draw that next turn. That card I don't care about at all, I think. Ugh. Well, 2 damage at a time kills him eventually. Got any creatures? Oh, you do. But you don't have an artifact and an enchantment, at least. That's too bad. Still need to draw, like, any spells? Like, we've been doing pretty well with the small number that we played so far. But I'm up to 10 lands now. Well, 9 played. I don't know how many opponent really has. They might have as many as 2 in hand, and that would be 10 total. But probably not. We got the board, but I needed to keep it. Ugh. Okay. Ah! Come on! I need something! Is 11 lands? In 21 cards? That's, like, unlikely. I mean, you know, Reckoner's Bargain was great for them. I'm thinking... there's some card in my deck that that I remember saying, oh, this doesn't seem that great in the deck, right? Maybe I could put in my Reckoner's Bargain for it? I don't remember what it was. Oh, did I make a mistake when I blocked this one because it let them ninjutsu this back into hand? I wasn't really expecting ninjas, obviously. No one ever expects ninjas. 12 lands out of the top 23. Still, I think, pretty unlikely. And they definitely have the board now. And a big lifelinker that I can't block is a problem. Clawing Torment on the lifelinker, I guess, just to cut it down to size. The problem is, like, if they can ninja it or something, but I won't let them. If they attack with it, I will block. My 2/4 has the board in a very fragile equilibrium right now. If they have any kind of stuff, they can get me. Okay, I mean I'm blocking. Infiltrator. All right, that's why we've been playing all these lands. Could I attack now? I don't think that's very good. So I want this creature as like, I don't know. Okay. I need this creature to be a blocker for when they're attacking, right? And that means I can't afford to let them double block. I need to be able to swing with this comfortably and do like a shitload of damage. I could do this for like some lifelink before I really start doing damage with this guy. But I mean, I would be giving up what? 4 damage for 3 lifelink? I think that actually is a good deal. It also gets the creature on the board. And gives me a blocker now. Okay, maybe I could have even attacked with this. I don't know. Doesn't seem that great. Well, here's hoping they can't deal with the Infiltrator. I think that's it, though. I'll play the Puzzle Maker for the rest of the mana. I'm so glad those Lizard Blades are under arrest. It would be pretty miserable otherwise. That's letting them attack with this, potentially getting ninjutsu value? Is that okay? Like, I think scrying is really pretty good. But there's only 4 lands left out of 12, so maybe it's not necessary? Actually, this is doing 7 damage, right? So 8 is way, way better. Fine. And it worked. I hit an island. Nice. Alright, well, somehow we won that one. There's a long stretch of, like, just drawing only lands. Oh, you know what's... I just realized what's funny. This creature, this is the one I was saying I could cut to run Reckoner's Bargain, and it, like, literally saved the day. Okay, maybe leave it in. I was like, there was something I didn't like. It was related to artifacts somehow. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, right. It was that 3 mana 2/4. And then a 3 mana 2/4 was exactly what I needed. I mean, the Reckoner's Bargain still kind of would be nice, I think. But I'm not really willing to cut anything for it. Yeah. And the Moonsnare Specialist that game did a bang-up job of keeping the early tempo under control. Right? We wouldn't have lived to the mid-game without the Moonsnare Specialist just bouncing things like 3 times, 4 times. I forget how often that thing got to go off. It was amazing. And even March of Swirling Mist as like a 2-mana hexproof was worth its weight there. Not necessarily its weight in gold, but like at least in, I don't know. What's something less valuable per unit weight than gold, but still pretty good? Like, okay, you could say bronze or copper or something, but that's boring, right? Like, worth its weight in, like, I'm thinking about Peeps, those, like, Easter marshmallow candies. You know, Easter was in the past for you, but it's in the future for me, and so it's still in, they're still in all the stores. So, like, those are pretty light, and a person's weight in Peeps, that's got to be pretty expensive, right? Not nearly as much as gold, but I swear I keep getting this hand, and I'm still happy with it. I wish I had the Reckoner raid, but like Toshiro's pretty good too. And we're getting the Silver Fur Master really early. Okay. I will play this out first, hoping they play something else with 1 toughness that I can blow them both up with Toshiro. They can't, like, play something and then attach the sling to it, so the sling's not going to get to dodge. Okay, good. Sort of. Well, I hate this creature. And I'm 1 mana short of being able to target it with Toshiro. But if somehow they don't have any more artifacts, then this could be pretty cool. What else could I do this turn? I could attack. And if they try double blocking, I have return to action. I don't think they will. I could play Prosperous Thief if they don't block. Would that be any good for some reason? So I could blow up the treasure from it to play Toshiro. I'd have this 3/2 on the board instead of the Silver Fur Master. I mean, I guess that would be okay. And I would have gotten in a bit of damage. Oh, your ninjutsu effects are cheaper. I missed that. I forgot about that part of the deal. So that means that even if I don't draw a land, then this is, like, I don't know. I guess never mind. It doesn't matter. I still have enough mana regardless that I could, like, target that thing with Toshiro, but they're surely going to play an artifact, so that's not really going to come up. If they don't play an artifact, I'll eat my hat. That's a little scary. They seem to only have 3 lands. Or wait. Am I player 1? Yeah, I'm player 1. So yeah, this is their 3rd turn. We don't know if they have 3 or more lands. Well, we know they have 3 or more, because they have 3. But we don't know if they have more than 3. We don't know whether they have 3 lands or more than 3 lands. play this out first and then use the treasures to make a puzzle maker. Now their 3/1s don't scare me so much, but the fact they can make this patchwork thing really big. Like, I'm going to have to use completion on this at some point. I don't have anything close to the mana for it right now. This I hate times a million. No attack? I thought maybe you would attack with both of these. I can only block one of them here. I'll attack, I guess. That's fine. Actually, it's not that great with this on board. And I would sort of like a land to let me use completion. The problem is, like, I don't have any way to deal with the automaton in a reasonable amount of time. So, like, maybe I just need more flying damage. I'm just gonna get owned by this little dude. Not a lot I can do about it, I think. So we have to push for more damage. Swamp's fine. I think this is probably good to, like, bounce this thing and keep my 3/2 alive. Well, I don't know. I need more flying damage, don't I? No, because I'm planning to, like, try to lethal them with March of Swirling Mist soon, maybe? And this helps get in more damage. Oh, they can... I didn't realize that. Okay. Probably would have been better to just, like, attack with only the flyer. I just thought they might make some worse block here. But we're close, right? We have 7 damage on the field. If I can, like, sneak in a little bit more and then turn off all their stuff. I mean, okay, I guess I'm close to being dead as well. I let the automaton get pretty big. Okay, so what are we doing here? I can have up to 5 mana if I want it to play 2 flyers. I mean, I'm certainly playing the swamp. I need something back to chump against this, and that's probably my Puzzle Maker, right? But I need a little bit more damage. Maybe what I can do is play this. No, because no matter how... I don't know. Okay, they're not attacking with the 2/2. That makes sense. So... Oh wait, why did they gain life? Oh, they played a tap land, I see. So maybe I chump with a 2/2 here, and I completion their archer this turn to get in a little bit more damage. And make it so I don't have to Swirling Mist quite as much stuff. Oh, well, that'll do it then. I feel like that game was closer than it looked. We were a couple damage off of just killing them on that previous turn. And just give me one more win. Let me get to 3. Like, it's not quite as embarrassing if I can get to 3 wins. I just couldn't deal with the Automaton, which is kind of like, that's what it says on the box of Automaton. Your opponents just can't deal with this. You won't believe what happens when you play Automaton. Fine. It's Ninja Day. I will not allow that to ninjutsu me. Clawing Torment is so bad against ninjas. I think it's too important for me to have a blocker out. I could Clawing Torment this, but it's just like, it sucks so much. I think I just play out a Prosperous Thief. And probably plan to completion that at some point. Oh yeah, like right away. Clawing Torment on this is also a possibility. Okay, that's not a land. Shouldn't you have done that first in case you drew an answer to my removal? I'll attack with both and just specialist this away, I guess. Fine. Oh, I could have attacked with this too. What was I thinking? I was worried they were going to block it, but of course, like, whatever they block, I'm just bouncing, so it doesn't... However they block, I bounce. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay, well, we'll get it right this turn. So I'm going to do the same thing again. Now, what can this do? Instant or sorcery? Okay, I don't have any of those. Actually, Swamp's kind of fine. Actually, maybe I could use this one? Then I would actually get the treasure? What would I do with it? Nothing, I guess. I want to make sure that the specialists aren't both on the table, yeah, so I can keep doing this. I mean, I'm not getting in a lot of damage, I guess. Is it time to completion the koi, maybe? Just to get in, like, 5 instead of 1? Or 2? 1, I think, right? Well, this is 3... No, I can do it better now. I have enough mana that I can ninjutsu 2 things. Gravelighter's pretty good. They had to wait... They had to wait for me to be done ninjaing before they could do that, because otherwise I could respond by bouncing the creature. That's why they didn't kill the specialist. Okay, that's a decent, respectable board you've just built there. Artifacts are pretty good for you, I guess. How much do I value the scry versus being able to block this? I think I'd rather be able to block. Getting back the containment construct, I suppose. Don't like that. Completion the other flyer so they don't have a way to activate it, maybe? I guess. Well, I could wait. But I want to also be able to stop them from ninjaing and, like, also get this played. Yeah, get out of here. So I'm just going to not attack still. So I have blockers for their stuff. I don't want them getting either of these to enter the battlefield again. Bouncing the containment construct doesn't really do anything. I guess I could attack with this, bring in the lifelinker, and then play this again? Or bring in the Gravelighter. All that gives them a chance to maybe ninjutsu if this one of these cards in their hand is a ninja. I'm not sure really what that's worth it. I think I'll just... I don't want everyone to sack a creature, though. Yeah, this card sucks. Why did I top deck this? They have creatures they'd be happy to sacrifice. Alright, I'm just going to play out a creature, I guess. Oh, I could bounce my own Toshiro. I have 7 mana. So if I'm doing that, it would have to be not as ninjutsu, but just like play this. Yeah, okay. And these two are not sufficient blockers on their own. I need the 1/4 back still. I could have been careful, actually. I think this was a mistake. Wait, what? You don't see that I have Toshiro on board? I was realizing, oh, I should have waited till I could play Gravelighter and Toshiro on the same turn to make sure I could get a card. But they just gave it to me? Oh, so good. All right, what can we do here? I think just play this. No sense bouncing anything. Still don't really want to attack with the Puzzle Maker. Might as well play a land, I think. If I get Virus Beetle, that'll be kind of embarrassing. But I want to be able to have this guy go off for 5. What if I attacked with this? Is that any good? Not really. I mean, isn't it though? My 1/4 can block here. Toshiro can block here. The 2/2 can block here. Yeah, I'm fine. This just gains me life for free-ish. It offers them trades, but I'm okay with any of the trades, so... Plus it threatens to ninjutsu, maybe, if they don't block. Okay, I don't mind that. This should not still be glowing. Thank you. So I could, like, bounce one of their creatures and attack even more. Or I could bounce my own Toshiro. But I think like just continuing to grind on the Synchronized Infiltrator is better than like spending mana on like using Toshiro to grind. Like, why not just keep these in hand, right? I still want the 1/4 back as a blocker for the 3/3. So I think we attack like this. Oh, I could even bounce the Gravelighter, I suppose, but I don't seem likely to activate that, so I won't. Like, it would only be good if it drew me a card. Making everyone sack is horrible, so I don't want to do that. And looks like lethal, right? Especially lethal with Suit Up. We did it! 3 wins! I am a certified average player or better 1/3 of the time. I say 1/3 because it's our second Kamigawa draft in Premiere recently, but we did one earlier on and it was also abysmal. I forget if I got 1 or 2 wins. I think it was 2. But don't send me a link to the video telling me I was wrong. Thank you very much. I'd rather continue to believe it was 2. Gogo Tomo or Gogotamo. Who knows? This hand is awful. This hand is great. Any 6 cards from this are amazing. What the heck do I put back? Am I player 1 or player 2? I think I'm player 1, right? I think putting back a land might be a little bit ambitious. But also, like, I don't know, what am I going to do? Put back the Puzzle Maker? Like, the danger of putting back a land is like, oh no, you can't play the Puzzle Maker. But you can play everything else. And if you put back the Puzzle Maker, you can't play it anyway, so... Oh, I'm player 2. Okay, so I get more lands. More draws. Opponent's red-green. I'm pretty sure that's the Modified Creatures deck. I say that about every color pair I don't know. I'm like, isn't that Modified Creatures? Isn't like something in green Modify? I think really I only say it about red-green and black-green. But I'm pretty sure it is red-green, though. Play this one out first, I think, because then I can play the Silver Fur Master and attack. And like, yes, I would like another land. Thank you. But I still don't really regret putting away the one that I mulliganed. Trespassers are 4 to use the channel, right? Yeah, okay. A little spooky. But we have a lot of tempo right now, and Suit Up is going to let us push through a ton of stuff. Or the Moonsnare Specialist. I could bounce the Reckoner Raid. And also bounce their Bamboo Grove Archer. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to kill it. Oh, if only I had 1 more mana. I could Suit Up and then play this, ninjutsu this, but I don't, and I can't. Look at all these options. The spinning shurikens, but I don't want to do that. So the ninjutsu cost on this is the same as the cost to just play it. This creature doesn't do anything. It does damage to me, but I'm not too concerned about that. So I think we just... Well, I was going to say swing with all, and then ninjutsu 2 things. But I'd rather just play this and then ninjutsu the hacker for the Reckoner raid captain dude. So I can play that again. He is a rogue. I guess I could leave him in, maybe? Bounce the Puzzle Maker, who's not doing all that much. Damage-wise. It's like replaying this costs mana that I don't really have right now. But no, I need 2 flyers so that I can guaranteed still bounce this. Yeah. Tamio's completion actually is not bad. But I need a land to play it, right? So I think we bottom that. Ooh. Well, that might be the time to just tap their stuff. Tap these 2 for a while. Attacking with the 2/2... I think they just block here and are pretty happy about it, so I will not allow it. Another land is not bad. But... what am I actually doing next turn? Maybe what I'm doing is attacking with this stuff, pumping this to hit for 4, and then playing the Reckoner raid? No, because these are going to both become untapped in a turn, and I need a way... I need to Moonsnare Specialist this, right? To get the Boseiju to be gone. And then I still have problems with this guy. But that means I'm spending 3 next turn, and I have 1 mana, so another one of these doesn't really help. So I think we bottom the swamp. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Is that lethal next turn, or... like, assuming I bounce Boseiju. Then they have, what, 7... 14, 15? Okay. How much damage do I have? Hang on. I have 5 showing. 6. 7. Oh, but... well... I can ninjutsu this to get me some lifelink. The problem is if I do that, I don't get to bounce Boseiju. I still think I have to do that. So attack with the... how much do I have to have back to not die? Like 1 creature, I think? Yeah. So leave back, like, the Silver Fur Master. Well, no, if you're going to chump with something, it might as well be the... Yeah. Right, okay. So let's attack with these. Ah, wait a minute. Maybe I attack with everything and just play the Moonsnare Specialist, and I don't get to play the Reckoner Raid. Okay, fine. I still don't think I want this, but I don't know for sure. Is there some world where playing Ambusher is good? I don't think so. I'm so glad they didn't play a creature, because if they play a creature and give it haste, I'm pretty scared. But then I probably can just block the 5/2, and that turns out okay. But I'm threatening lethal if they attack with the 4/4, right? And I don't think they know it, but I have a shot at lethal if... Oh! Is that killing me? That's killing me. Too bad. So sad. I still think it was right. I needed to push in with as much damage as I could to get them to a situation where they need a way to kill me. Like... Because if they're not under threat of death... then they just kind of own the board and then own me. Like, suppose I had attacked with not the Silver Fur Master. They'd be at 7 now, right? And, wait, what happened to their envoy, or decoy? Did they sacrifice it for fun? While casting, Surge? I feel like, didn't they still have that card? I don't know. Like, maybe I could have scribed differently. Like, so my plan, if they had attacked with anything at all, was to, like, counterattack with everything, planning to, like, bounce this. Or maybe pump this if they... I don't know. Attack with 2 flyers. They block 1. Presumably this one, because otherwise it's lethal. Well, not lethal. It only does 4. I was thinking get this to do 3... Ninjutsu this for here to do 3 damage. And then, like, pump it and also play this. But I need another swamp to do that. I don't know. It's also complicated. Maybe there was some turn where I let damage get in that I didn't need to. I don't remember. Well, 3 wins. Too bad. Just needed a reminder that I'm still a bad player, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.